Right, I have been vlog tagged by the themilkeyedmender. What this means is that I've got to provide 5 facts about myself. So fact number 1 is I am left-handed. This sometimes really freaks out my partner because when he sees me using a pen or a knife in my left hand, he just thinks that it looks wrong. Fact number 2 is that I have a 4cm scar on the palm of my left hand that I got from my days as a chemistry student. I was pulling a glass funnel out of the top of a flask one day and it broke and sliced my hand open, which is pretty much representative of my career as a chemist and why it was quite as short-lived as it was. I wasn't very good at it and I was quite accident prone. I was really little more than Wile E. Coyote in a white lab coat. Fact number 3, I am a confirmed carnivore. I really do enjoy eating good quality meat. But the thing is that I cannot stand the smell or the taste of lamb. It just makes me want to gif. And actually I'm one of those really hypocritical carnivores as well. If I had to kill my own meal, I'd probably be a vegetarian. But I'm still nonetheless quite happy to chomp down on flesh if someone else has done the dirty work for me. But I'm not very good with anything that's still got bones in it, or a head, or especially eyes. Like, you know, when you get prawns and they've got the shell and the legs and the head still on them, and there's those 2 little fucking beady eyes staring back off the plate at you, it gives me the horrors. Fact number 4, I am a dog person rather than a cat person. What I mean by that is not that I hate cats, because I don't. I'm fairly indifferent to them. They're quite nice when you want to foster them, but I wouldn't want to own one. What I find really curious about the whole cat person versus dog person thing is that if you ask somebody what it is they like about cats, if you ask a cat person what it is they like about cats, then the characteristics that they give you are exactly the same characteristics that about cats, which is why dog people prefer dogs. So I find it quite interesting that 2 sets of people who are presented with exactly the same evidence reach polar opposite subjective conclusions. Fact number 5, I am definitely a city person and not a country person. I love civilization, and as far as I'm concerned, the countryside's just rubbish. It gets in the way. If you want to go from place A to place B, everything would be a lot closer to everything else if there wasn't all that fucking countryside in the middle of it. I live in England, which some of it's fairly pretty, but for the most part it's the same old greenery. It's boring, it's wet, it's windy, it's full of insects, and most of the time it smells of animal shit. And it's full of people who think that it's quite okay for them to get up on the back of a horse and terrorise local wildlife before murdering it. And then they complain if anybody else criticises them for this barbaric action because they say that us townies don't understand. Well, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're pretty much fucking welcome to it. So there you are, 5 facts about me that you didn't know you didn't give a fuck about not knowing. So this VTAG thing is quite viral in nature, and I've now got to send this off to 5 other people that I know on YouTube. And given my hostility towards religion because of its viral nature, I thought it was quite ironic, which is why I'm participating. So my 5 tag victims are in alphabetical order, so I can satisfy my OCD. The atheistblindchick, Gometrictoday, dickmarellan, Prince Loser 66, and profmth. See you later.